Hey, are you guys ready for some more learning? Today we are doing road signs and traffic signs. So again, this test has 50 questions. There is only one correct answer and you need to get 43 out of 50 correct. So let's begin with the first question. How can you identify traffic signs that give orders? A. They are circular with a red border. B. They are rectangular with a yellow border. C. They are square with a brown border. Or D. They are triangular with a blue border. Are you ready for the countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. They are circular with a red border. Explanation. There are three basic types of traffic signs: those that warn, those that inform, and those that give orders. Generally, triangular signs warn, rectangular signs give information or directions, and circular signs give orders. An exception is the 8-sided stop sign. Next question. What shape are the traffic signs giving orders? Shape A, shape B, shape C, or shape D? And let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Explanation. Road signs in the shape of a circle give orders. Those with a red circle are mostly prohibitive. The stop sign is octagonal to give it greater prominence. Signs giving orders must always be obeyed. Next question. Which type of sign tells you what you must not do? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Explanation. Signs in the shape of a circle give orders. A sign with a red circle means that you are not allowed to do something. Study, know your traffic signs to make sure that you understand what the different traffic signs mean. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. 20 cars only parking zone. B. Maximum speed limit with traffic calming. C. Minimum speed limit with traffic calming. Or D. Only 20 cars allowed at any one time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Maximum speed limit with traffic calming. Explanation. If you are in a place where there are likely to be pedestrians, for example, outside a school, near a park, in a residential area, or in a shopping area, you should be cautious and keep your speed down. Many local authorities have taken steps to slow traffic down by creating traffic calming measures such as road humps. They are there for a reason. Slow down. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. End of 20 miles per hour zone. B. Minimum speed limit 30 miles per hour. C. New speed limit 20 miles per hour. D. No vehicles over 30 tons. And let's start with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A, end of 20 miles per hour zone. Explanation. Where you see this sign, the 20 miles per hour restriction ends and the 30 miles per hour restriction starts. Check all around for possible hazards and only increase your speed if it's safe to do so. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Cars and motorcycles only. B. Clear way, no stopping. C. No motor vehicles. D. No overtaking. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. No motor vehicles. Explanation. A sign will indicate which type of vehicles are prohibited from certain roads. Make sure that you know which signs apply to the vehicle you are using. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. No entry. B. No parking. C. No road markings. Or D. No through road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. No entry. Explanation. No entry signs are used in places such as one-way streets to prevent vehicles driving against the traffic. To ignore one would be dangerous both for yourself and for other road users, as well as being against the law. Let's carry on with the next question. What does this sign mean? A. Bend to the right. B. No right turn. C. No traffic from the right. Or D. Road on the right closed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. No right turn. Explanation. The no right turn sign may be used to warn road users that there is a no entry prohibition on a road to the right ahead. Next question. Which sign means no entry? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Explanation. Look for and obey traffic signs. Disobeying or not seeing a sign could be dangerous. It may also be an offense for which you could be prosecuted. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Parking for buses only. B. Parking for trams only. C. Route for buses only. Or D. Route for trams only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Route for trams only. Explanation. Avoid blocking tram routes. Trams are fixed on their route and cannot maneuver around other vehicles or pedestrians. Modern trams travel quickly and they are quiet, so you might not hear them approaching. Next question. Which type of vehicle does this sign apply to? A. Heavy vehicles. B. High vehicles. C. Long vehicles. Or D. Wide vehicles. And the countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is B, high vehicles. Explanation. The triangular shapes above and below the dimensions indicate a height restriction that applies to the road ahead. Next question. Which sign means no motor vehicles allowed? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is B. Explanation. This sign is used to enable pedestrians to walk free from traffic. It's often found in shopping areas. Next question. What does this sign mean? A, no motor vehicles. B, no overtaking. C, two-way traffic. Or D, you have priority. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B, no overtaking. Explanation. Road signs that prohibit overtaking are placed in locations where passing the vehicle in front is dangerous. If you see this sign, do not attempt to overtake. The sign is there for a reason. You must obey it. Next question. What does this sign mean? A, clear way, no stopping. B, national speed limit applies. C, waiting permitted. D, waiting restrictions apply. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D, waiting restrictions apply. Explanation. There will be a plate or additional sign to tell you when the restrictions apply. Next question. What does this sign mean? A, end of clearway. B, end of cycle route. C, end of restricted parking area. Or D, end of restricted speed area. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C, end of restricted parking area. Explanation. Even though you've left the restricted area, make sure that you park where you won't endanger other road users or cause an obstruction. Next question. Which sign means no stopping? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? And let's start with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Explanation. Stopping where this clearway restriction applies is likely to cause congestion. Allow the traffic to flow by obeying the signs. Next question. What does this sign mean? It might seem like it's repeating itself, but it's not repeating itself, so you know. A, national speed limit applies. B, no entry. C, no stopping. Or D, waiting restrictions apply. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C, no stopping. Explanation. This is the sign for a clearway. Clearways are stretches of road where you aren't allowed to stop unless it's an emergency. Stopping where these restrictions apply may be dangerous and is likely to cause an obstruction. Restrictions might apply for several miles, and this may be indicated on the sign. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Distance to parking place ahead. B. Distance to passing place ahead. C. Distance to public house ahead. Or D. Distance to public telephone ahead. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Distance to parking place ahead. Explanation. If you intend to stop and rest, this sign allows you time to reduce speed and pull over safely. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Vehicles may not park on the verge or footway. B. Vehicles may park fully on the verge or footway. C. Vehicles may park on the left-hand side of the road only. Or D. Vehicles may park on the right-hand side of the road only. And the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Vehicles may park fully on the verge or footway. Explanation. In order to keep roads free from parked cars, there are some areas where you are allowed to park on the verge. Only do this where you see the sign. Parking on verges or footways anywhere else could lead to a fine. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Give priority to oncoming traffic. B. No overtaking allowed. C. One-way traffic only. D. Two-way traffic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Give priority to oncoming traffic. Explanation. Priority signs are normally shown where the road is narrow and there isn't enough room for two vehicles to pass. Examples are narrow bridges, roadworks, and where there is a width restriction. Make sure you know who has priority. Don't force your way through. Show courtesy and consideration to other road users. Next question. What's the meaning of these traffic signs? A. Bus lane ahead. B. End of two-way road. C. Give priority to vehicles coming towards you. D. You have priority over vehicles coming towards you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is you have priority over vehicles coming towards you. Explanation. Don't force your way through. Show courtesy and consideration to other road users. Although you have priority, make sure oncoming traffic is going to give way before you continue. Next question. What shape is a stop sign? Shape A, shape B, shape C, or shape D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Explanation. To make it easy to recognize, the stop sign is the only sign of this shape. You must stop and take effective observation before proceeding. Next question. In winter, road signs can become covered by snow. What does this sign mean? A. Crossroads. B. Give way. C. Stop. Or D. Turn right. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Stop. Explanation. The stop sign is the only road sign that's octagonal. This is so that it can be recognized and obeyed even if it's obscured, for example, by snow. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Lay by 30 miles ahead. B. Maximum speed 30 miles per hour. C. Minimum speed 30 miles per hour. Or D. Service area 30 miles ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Minimum speed 30 miles per hour. Explanation. This sign is shown where slow-moving vehicles would impede the flow of traffic, for example, in tunnels. However, if you need to slow down or even stop to avoid an incident or a potential collision, you should do so. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Approaching traffic passes you on both sides. B. Give way to oncoming vehicles. C. Pass either side to get to the same destination. D. Turn off at the next available junction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Pass either side to get to the same destination. Explanation. These signs are often seen in one-way streets that have more than one lane. When you see this sign, use the route that's the most convenient and doesn't require a late change of direction. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Give way to buses. B. Give way to trams. C. Route for buses. Or D. Route for trams. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Route for trams. Explanation. Take extra care when you encounter trams. Look out for road markings and signs that alert you to them. Modern trams are very quiet and you may not hear them approaching. Next question. What messages are given by circular traffic signs that have a blue background? A. They give directions to car parks. B. They give mandatory instructions. C. They give motorway information. Or D. They give temporary directions during a diversion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. They give mandatory instructions. Explanation. Signs with blue circles generally give mandatory instructions. These are often found in urban areas and include signs for mini roundabouts and directional arrows. Next question. Where would you see a contraflow bus lane? A. On a dual carriageway. B. On a one-way street. C. On a roundabout. Or D. On an urban motorway. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. On a one-way street. Explanation. The traffic permitted to use a contraflow lane travels in the opposite direction to traffic in the other lanes on the road. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Bus station on the right. B. Contraflow bus lane. C. Give way to buses. Or D. White flow bus lane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Contraflow bus lane. Explanation. There will also be markings on the road surface to indicate the bus lane. You mustn't use this lane for parking or overtaking. Next question. What does a sign with a brown background show? A. Minor roads. B. Motorway routes. C. Primary roads. Or D. Tourist directions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Tourist directions. Explanation. Signs with a brown background give directions to places of interest. They are often seen on a motorway, directing you along the easiest route to the attraction. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Beware of trains. B. Beware of trams. C. Level crossing. Or D. Tourist attraction. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Tourist attraction. Explanation. These signs indicate places of interest and are designed to guide you by the easiest route. They are particularly useful when you are unfamiliar with the area. Next question. What's the purpose of triangular shaped signs? A. To give directions. B. To give information. C. To give orders. Or D. To give warnings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. To give warnings. Explanation. Triangular signs warns you of hazards ahead. Make sure you look at each sign that you pass on the road so that you don't miss any vital instructions or information. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Give way. B. No through road. C. T-junction. Or D. Turn left ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. T-junction. Explanation. This type of sign warns you of hazards ahead. Make sure you look at each sign and road markings that you pass so that you don't miss any vital instructions or information. This sign shows there is a T-junction with priority over vehicles from the right. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Multi-exit roundabout. B. Place of historical interest. C. Risk of ice. Or D. 6 roads converge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Risk of ice. Explanation. It will take up to 10 times longer to stop when it's icy. Where there is a risk of icy conditions, you need to be aware of this and take extra care. If you think the road may be icy, don't brake or steer harshly, as your tires could lose their grip on the road. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Ahead only. B. Crossroads. C. Level crossing with gate. D. Level crossing without gate. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Crossroads. Explanation. The priority through the junction is shown by the broader line. You need to be aware of the hazard posed by traffic crossing or pulling out onto a major road. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Mini roundabout. B. No vehicles. C. Ring road. Or D. Roundabout. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Roundabout. Explanation. As you approach a roundabout, look well ahead and check all signs. Decide which exit you wish to take and move into the correct position as you approach the roundabout, signaling as required. Next question. What information would be shown in a triangular road sign? A. Ahead only. B. Keep left. C. Minimum speed. Or D. Road narrows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Road narrows. Explanation. Warning signs are there to make you aware of potential hazards on the road ahead. Take note of the signs so you are prepared and so you can take whatever action is necessary. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Cycle in a single file. B. Cycle route ahead. C. Cycles aren't allowed. Or D. Cyclists must dismount. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Cycle route ahead. Explanation. Where there is a cycle route ahead, a sign will show a bicycle in a red warning triangle. Watch out for children on bicycles and cyclists rejoining the main road. Next question. Which sign means that pedestrians may be walking along the road? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Explanation. When you pass pedestrians in the road, leave plenty of room. You might have to use the right-hand side of the road, so look well ahead as well as in your mirrors before pulling out. Take great care if the bend in the road obscures your view ahead. Next question. Which sign means there is a double bend ahead? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Explanation. Triangular signs give you a warning of hazards ahead. They are there to give you time to prepare for the hazard, for example, by adjusting your speed. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Give way to farm vehicles. B. Give way to trams. C. Wait at the barriers. D. Wait at the crossroads. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Give way to trams. Explanation. Obey the give way signs. Trams are unable to steer around you if you misjudge when it's safe to enter the junction. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Entrance to tunnel. B. Humps bridge. C. Humps in the road. Or D. Soft verges. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Humps in the road. Explanation. These humps have been put in place to slow the traffic down. They are usually found in residential areas. Slow down to an appropriate speed. Next question. Which sign means the end of a dual carriageway? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Explanation. If you are overtaking, make sure you move back safely into the left-hand lane before you reach the end of the dual carriageway. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. End of dual carriageway. B. End of narrow bridge. C. Road narrows. Or D. Toll bridge. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. End of dual carriageway. Explanation. Don't wait until the last moment before moving into the left-hand lane. Plan ahead and don't rely on other traffic letting you in. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Adverse camber. B. Airport. C. Road noise. Or D. Side winds. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Side winds. Explanation. A warning sign with a picture of a windsock indicates that there may be strong side winds. This sign is often found on exposed roads. Next question. What does this traffic sign mean? A. Danger ahead. B. Service area ahead. C. Slippery road ahead. D. Tires liable to punctures ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Danger ahead. Explanation. This sign is there to alert you to the likelihood of danger ahead. It may be accompanied by a plate indicating the type of hazard. Be ready to reduce your speed and take avoiding action. Next question. You are about to overtake. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Hold back until you can see clearly ahead. B. Move to the right to get a better view. C. Overtake the other driver as quickly as possible. Or D. Switch your headlights on before overtaking. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Hold back until you can see clearly ahead. Explanation. You won't be able to see any hazards that might be hidden in the dip. As well as oncoming traffic, the dip may conceal cyclists, horse riders, parked vehicles, or even pedestrians in the road. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Cattle grid ahead. B. Gated road ahead. C. Level crossing with gate or barrier. D. Level crossing without gate or barrier. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Level crossing with gate or barrier. Explanation. Some crossings have gates but no attendants or signals. You should stop, look both ways, listen and make sure that no train is approaching. If there is a telephone, contact the signal operator to make sure it's safe to cross. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. No trams ahead. B. Oncoming trams. C. Trams crossing ahead. Or D. Trams only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Trams crossing ahead. Explanation. This sign tells you to beware of trams. If you don't usually drive in a town where there are trams, remember to look out for them at junctions and look for tram rails, signs and signals. Next question and the last one for today's test. What does this sign mean? A. Adverse camber. B. Steep hill downwards. C. Steep hill upwards. D. Uneven road. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Steep hill downwards. Explanation. This sign gives you an early warning that the road ahead will slope downhill. Prepare to alter your speed and gear. Looking at the sign from left to right will show you whether the road slopes uphill or downhill. Thank you guys so much for staying with me and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. For now, take care. Bye. Hi. Ready for some learning? Okay, so in this test you have 50 questions and you need to answer 43 out of 50 correct. Each question has only one answer. So let's get started. You are turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do before emerging? A. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. B. Make sure that you leave enough room for a vehicle behind. C. Position your vehicle well to the left of the side road. D. Stop, apply the parking brake and then select a low gear. And the countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is A. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. Explanation. Before emerging right onto a dual carriageway, make sure that the central reservation is deep enough to protect your vehicle. If it isn't, you should treat the dual carriageway as one road and check that it's clear in both directions before pulling out. Neglecting to do so could place part or all of your vehicle in the path of approaching traffic and could cause a collision. And the next question is, you are looking for somewhere to park your vehicle. What should you do if the only free spaces are marked for disabled drivers? A. Park in one of these spaces but stay with your vehicle. B. Use one of the spaces as long as one is kept free. C. Use one of these spaces. D. Wait for a regular parking space to become free. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Wait for a regular parking space to become free. Explanation. It's illegal to park in a space reserved for disabled drivers unless you are permitted to do so. These spaces are provided for people with limited mobility who may need the extra space to get in and out of their vehicle. Next question. How will you benefit from following the manufacturer's service schedule for your vehicle? A. Your journey times will be reduced. B. Your vehicle tax will be lower. C. Your vehicle will be cheaper to insure. D. Your vehicle will remain reliable. Let's go with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Your vehicle will remain reliable. Explanation. All vehicles need to be serviced to keep working efficiently. An efficient engine uses less fuel and produces fewer harmful emissions than an engine that's running inefficiently. Keeping the vehicle serviced to the manufacturer's schedule should also keep it reliable and reduce the chance of it breaking down. Are we ready for the next question? Which is, you are stopped at the side of the road. What must you do if you will be waiting there for some time? A. Apply the steering lock. B. Switch off the engine. C. Switch off the radio. Or D. Use your headlights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Switch off the engine. Explanation. If your vehicle is stationary and is likely to remain so for some time, you must switch off the engine unless you are stationary in traffic or diagnosing a fault. And I trust that you got the right answer. Please guys, let me know in the comments below if you answered this right. And let's move on to the next question. Why do motorcyclists wear bright clothing? A. It helps keep them cool in the summer. B. The colors are popular. C. They must do so by law. D. To make them more visible. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And the correct answer is D, to make them more visible. Explanation. Motorcycles and scooters are generally smaller than other vehicles and can be difficult to see. Wearing bright clothing makes it easier for other road users to see a motorcyclist approaching, especially at junctions. And the next question. What should you be aware of if you have just passed this sign? A. All traffic is going one way. B. Only one lane is in use. C. This is a single track road. D. You can't stop on this road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. All traffic is going one way. Explanation. In a one-way system, traffic may pass you on either side. Always be aware of all traffic signs and understand their meaning. Look well ahead and react to them in good time. Let's get to the next question. How can you reduce the risk of your vehicle being broken into at night? A. Don't engage the steering lock. B. Leave it in a well-lit area. C. Park in a poorly lit area. D. Park in a quiet side road. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Leave it in a well-lit area. Why? Having your vehicle broken into or stolen can be very distressing and inconvenient. Avoid leaving your vehicle unattended in poorly lit areas. Next question. What should you do if you see a pedestrian waiting at a zebra crossing? A. Be ready to slow down or stop to let them cross. B. Go on quickly before they step onto the crossing. C. Ignore them as they are still on the pavement. D. Stop before you reach the zigzag lines and let them cross. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Be ready to slow down or stop to let them cross. Explanation. By standing on the pavement, the pedestrian is showing an intention to cross. By looking well ahead, you will give yourself time to see the pedestrian, check your mirrors, and respond safely. Next question. What does 25 mean on this motorway sign? A. The distance to the nearest town. B. The number of the next junction. C. The route number of the road. Or D. The speed limit on the slip road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. The number of the next junction. Explanation. Before you set out on your journey, use a road map to plan your route. When you see an advance warning of your junction, make sure you get into the correct lane in plenty of time. Last-minute harsh braking and cutting across lanes at speed is extremely hazardous. Next question, everyone. Are you ready? When should you update your vehicle registration certificate? A. When you have a collision. B. When you move house. C. When you pass your driving test. Or D. When your vehicle needs an MOT. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. When you move house. Explanation. As the registered keeper of the vehicle, it's up to you to inform DVLA of any changes in your details. For example, your name change or address change. You do this by filling in and sending off the relevant section of the registration certificate. Next question. You are about to drive your car. Okay, what should you do if you can't find the glasses that you need to wear? A. Borrow a friend's glasses and use those. B. Drive home at night so that the lights will help you. C. Drive home slowly, keeping to quiet roads. Or D. Find a way of getting home without driving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sure you know the answer to this, and the correct answer is D. Find a way of getting home without driving. Explanation. If you need to wear glasses for driving, it's illegal to drive without them. You must be able to see clearly when you are driving, and not to mention it's also safe to wear your glasses when you are driving, and your own glasses. Next question. What can people who live or work in towns and cities do to help reduce urban pollution levels? A. Drive more quickly. B. Drive short journeys. C. Over rev in a low gear. D. Walk or cycle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Walk or cycle. Explanation. Using a vehicle for short journeys means the engine doesn't have time to reach its normal operating temperature. When an engine is running below its normal operating temperature, it produces increased amounts of pollution. Walking and cycling don't create pollution, and they also have health benefits. Next question. Where should you take particular care to look for motorcyclists and cyclists? A. At junctions. B. At zebra crossings. C. On dual carriageways. D. On one-way streets. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. At junctions. Explanation. Motorcyclists and cyclists are often more difficult to see at junctions. They are easily hidden from view, and you may not be able to see them approaching a junction if your view is partially blocked, for example, by other traffic. Next question. When are you allowed to use hazard warning lights? A. When parked on double yellow lines to visit a shop. B. When stopped and temporarily obstructing traffic. C. When traveling during darkness without headlights. D. When traveling slowly because you are lost. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. when stopped and temporarily obstructing traffic. Explanation. You mustn't use hazard warning lights while moving except to warn traffic behind when you slow suddenly on a motorway or unrestricted dual carriageway. Never use hazard warning lights to excuse dangerous or illegal parking. Next question. Why is it a good idea to plan your journey to avoid busy times? A. It will cause more traffic congestion. B. You will have a more stressful journey. C. You will have an easier journey. D. Your journey time will be longer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. You will have an easier journey. Explanation. No one likes to spend time in traffic queues. Try to avoid busy times related to school or work travel. Honestly, I hate traffic queues. Like when you are at a standstill, it's crazy. Next question. What should you do when you see these horse riders in front? A. Give a right turn signal. B. Pull out to the middle of the road. C. Slow down and be ready to stop. D. Switch on your hazard warning lights. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Slow down and be ready to stop. Explanation. Be particularly careful when approaching horse riders. Slow down and be prepared to stop. Always pass wide and slowly and look out for signals given by the riders. Horses are unpredictable and always treat them as potential hazards and take great care when passing them. Let's move on to the next question. You have to arrive on time for an appointment. How should you plan for the journey? A. Allow plenty of time for the trip. B. Avoid roads with the national speed limits. C. Plan to travel at busy times. D. Prevent other drivers from overtaking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Allow plenty of time for the trip. Explanation. Always allow plenty of time for your journey in case of unforeseen problems. Anything can happen. For example, punctures, breakdowns, road closures, diversions, and delays. You will feel less stressed and less inclined to take risks if you aren't pushed for time. Next question. You are following two cyclists as they approach a roundabout in the left-hand lane. Where would you expect the cyclist to go? A. Any direction. B. Left. C. Right. D. Straight ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Any direction. Explanation. Cyclists approaching a roundabout in the left-hand lane may be turning right but may not have been able to get into the correct lane because of heavy traffic. They may also feel they are safer by keeping to the left all the way around the roundabout. Be aware of them and give them plenty of room. Next question. What should you do if you park on the road when it's foggy? A. Leave dipped headlights and fog lights switched on. B. Leave dipped headlights switched on. C. Leave main beam headlights switched on. D. Leave parking lights switched on. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is leave parking lights switched on. Explanation. If you have to park your vehicle in foggy conditions, try to find a place to park off the road. If this isn't possible, park on the road facing in the same direction as the traffic. Leave your parking lights switched on and make sure they are clean. What should you do about driving if you have been taking medicine that causes drowsiness? A. Ask someone to come with you. B. Avoid driving and check with your doctor. C. Drive on quiet roads. Or D. Only drive if your journey is necessary. Let's start with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Avoid driving and check with your doctor. Explanation. You aren't fit to drive if you are taking medicine that makes you drowsy. Check with your doctor if you are unsure. You mustn't put other road users, your passengers, or yourself at risk. Next question. What would you do if you see older people crossing the road ahead? A. Be patient and allow them to cross in their own time. B. Rev the engine to let them know that you are waiting. C. Tap the horn in case they are hard of hearing. D. Wave them across so they know that you've seen them. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Be patient and allow them to cross in their own time. Explanation. Be aware that older people might take a long time to cross the road. They might also be hard of hearing and not even hear you approaching. Don't hurry older people across the road by getting too close to them or revving your engine. Next question. What should you do when you are approaching traffic lights that have red and amber showing together? A. Pass the lights if the road is clear. B. Stop because the lights are changing to red. C. Take care because there is a fault with the lights. Or D. Wait for the green light. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Wait for the green light. Explanation. Be aware that other traffic might still be clearing the junction as you approach. A green light means you may go on, but only if the way is clear. Next question. How do smart motorways prevent traffic bunching? A. By using advisory speed limits. B. By using higher speed limits. C. By using minimum speed limits. Or D. By using variable speed limits. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. By using variable speed limits. Explanation. When a smart motorway is operating, you must follow the mandatory signs on the gantries above each lane, including the hard shoulder. Variable speed limits help keep the traffic moving and also help to prevent bunching. Are you guys ready for the next question? Okay, here we go. What does this sign mean? Pay attention to the sign. Red, red, we know the color red. A. Adverse camber. B. Airport. C. road noise, or D, side winds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D, side winds. Explanation. A warning sign with a picture of a windsock indicates that there may be strong side winds. This sign is often found on exposed roads. Next question. You are on a road that is only wide enough for one vehicle. What should you do if a car is moving towards you? A. Force the other driver to reverse. B. Pull into a passing place if your vehicle is wider. C. Pull into a passing place on your left. Or D. Pull into a passing place on your right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Pull into a passing place on your left. Explanation. Pull into the nearest passing place on the left if you meet another vehicle on a narrow road. If the nearest passing place is on the right, just wait opposite this place. Next question. When will a new car need its first MOT test? A. When the car is 5 years old. B. When the car is 1 year old. C. When the car is 7 years old. Or D. When the car is 3 years old. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D, when the car is 3 years old. Explanation. The vehicle you drive must be roadworthy and in good condition. If it's over 3 years old, it must pass an MOT test to remain in use on the road, unless it's exempt from the MOT test. For this, you can see the website gov.uk. Next question. What makes your tires illegal? A. If they have any large, deep cuts in the sidewall. B. If they have different tread patterns. C. If they were bought second-hand. D. If they are of different makes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. If they have any large deep cuts in the sidewall. Explanation. Your tires may be of different treads and makes. They can even be second-hand as long as they are in good condition. They must, however, be intact without cuts or tears. When checking the side walls for cuts and bulges, don't forget to check the side of the tire that's hidden from view under the car. Next question. What restrictions apply to people who have a provisional driving license? A. They can't drive at night. B. They can't drive over 30 miles per hour. C. They can't drive unaccompanied. D. They can't drive with more than one passenger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. They can't drive unaccompanied. Explanation. You won't be able to drive unaccompanied until you have passed your practical driving test. If you haven't driven on the motorway while you are learning, ask your instructor to take you for a lesson on the motorway when you've passed your test. Alternatively, you could take part in the Pass Plus scheme. This has been created for new drivers and includes motorway driving. Ask your instructor for details. Next question. What does fuel efficient driving achieve? A. Damage to the environment. B. Improved road safety. C. Increased exhaust emissions. D. Increased fuel consumption. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Improved road safety. Explanation. The emphasis is on hazard awareness and planning ahead. By looking well ahead, you will have plenty of time to deal with hazards safely and won't need to brake sharply. This will also reduce damage to the environment. Next question. Oh, it looks so cool. What color are the reflective studs between the lanes on a motorway? A. Amber. B. Green. C. Red. Or D. White. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. White. Explanation. White studs are found between the lanes on motorways. They reflect back the light from your headlights. This is especially useful in bad weather when visibility is restricted. Next question. You are in a one-way street and you want to turn right. Where should you position your vehicle when there are two lanes? A. In either lane depending on the traffic. B. In the left-hand lane. C. In the right-hand lane. Or D. Just left of the center line. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready for the answer? The correct answer is C. In the right-hand lane. Explanation. When you are in a one-way street and you want to turn right, you should take up a position in the right-hand lane. This will allow other road users not wishing to turn to pass on the left. Indicate your intention and take up the correct position in good time. Next question. What must you do at this junction? A. Stop behind the line, then edge forward to see clearly. B. Stop beyond the line at a point where you can see clearly. C. Stop only if there is traffic on the main road. Or D. Stop only if you are turning right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Stop behind the line, then edge forward to see clearly. Explanation. The stop sign has been put here because the view into the main road is poor. You must stop because it won't be possible to take proper observation while you are moving. Next question. You are driving in heavy traffic on a wet road. Which lights should you use if there is a lot of surface spray? A. Dipped headlights. B. Main beam headlights. C. Rear fog lights if visibility is more than 100 meters or 328 feet. Or D. Side lights only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Dipped headlights. Explanation. You must make sure that other road users can see you, but you don't want to dazzle them. Use your dipped headlights during the day if visibility is poor. If visibility falls below 100 meters or 328 feet, you may use your rear fog lights, but don't forget to turn them off when the visibility improves. Next question. Your vehicle has broken down on a motorway. In which direction should you walk to find the nearest emergency telephone? A. Facing oncoming traffic. B. In the direction of the nearest exit. C. In the direction shown on the marker posts. Or D. With the traffic flow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C, in the direction shown on the marker posts. Explanation. Along the hard shoulder, there are marker posts at 100-meter intervals. This will direct you to the nearest emergency telephone. Next question. What does this sign mean? A. Right-hand lane for buses only. B. Right-hand lane for turning right. C. The right-hand lane ahead is narrow. D. The right-hand lane is closed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is the right-hand lane is closed. Explanation. Yellow and black temporary signs may be used to inform you about roadworks or lane restrictions. Look well ahead. If you have to change lanes, do so in good time. Next question. As you approach a pelican crossing, the lights change to green. What should you do if older people are still crossing? A. Flash your lights in case they haven't noticed you. B. Rev your engine to make them hurry. C. Wait patiently while they cross. Or D. Wave them to cross as quickly as they can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Wait patiently while they cross. Explanation. If the lights turn to green, wait for any pedestrians to clear the crossing. Allow them to finish crossing the road in their own time and don't try to hurry them by revving your engine. Are we ready for the next question? Let's go. You are waiting to turn right at the end of the road. What should you do if your view is obstructed by parked vehicles? A. Move quickly to where you can see so you only block traffic from one direction. B. Stop and then move forward slowly and carefully for a clear view. C. Turn your vehicle around immediately and find another junction to use. Or D. Wait for a pedestrian to let you know when it's safe for you to emerge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Stop and then move forward slowly and carefully to get a clear view. Explanation. At junctions, your view is often restricted by buildings, trees, or parked cars. You need to be able to see in order to judge a safe gap. Edge forward slowly and keep looking all the time. Don't cause other road users to change speed or direction as you emerge. Next question. In which conditions will your overall stopping distance increase? A. At night. B. In fog. C. In strong winds. Or D. In the rain. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is in the rain. Explanation. Extra care should be taken in wet weather. On wet roads, your stopping distance could be double that in dry conditions. Ready for the next question? Let's go. You see a horse rider as you approach a roundabout. What should you do if they are signaling right but keeping well to the left? A. Cut in front of them. B. Keep close to them. C. Proceed as normal. D. Stay well back. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Stay well back. Explanation. Allow the horse rider to enter and exit the roundabout in their own time. They may feel safer keeping to the left all the way around the roundabout. Don't get up close behind or alongside them because that would probably upset the horse and create a dangerous situation. Next question. You are traveling in the left-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway. How should you react to traffic joining from a slip road? A. Adjust your speed or change lane if you can do so safely. B. Increase your speed to ensure they join behind you. C. Maintain a steady speed. D. Switch on your hazard warning lights. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Adjust your speed or change lane if you can do so safely. Explanation. Plan well ahead when approaching a slip road. If you see traffic joining the motorway, be prepared to adjust your speed or move to another lane if it's safe to do so. This can help the flow of traffic joining the motorway, especially at peak times. Next question. When should you use your vehicle's horn? A. To alert others to your presence. B. To allow your right of way. C. To greet other road users. D. To signal your annoyance. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. To alert others to your presence. Explanation. You mustn't use your vehicle's horn between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. in a built-up area or when you are stationary unless a moving vehicle poses a danger. Its function is to alert other road users to your presence. Next question. What does this sign mean? Again, remember the red color. A. Ancient monument ahead. B. Low bridge ahead. C. Traffic danger spot ahead. D. Tunnel ahead. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Tunnel ahead. Explanation. When approaching a tunnel, switch on your dipped headlights. Be aware that your eyes might need to adjust to the sudden darkness. You may need to reduce your speed. Next question. What will happen if you follow this vehicle too closely? A. Your brakes will overheat. B. Your engine will overheat. C. Your fuel consumption will be increased. D. Your view ahead will be reduced. And let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Your view ahead will be reduced. Explanation. Staying back will increase your view of the road ahead. This will help you to see any hazards that might occur and give you more time to react. Are we ready for the next question? What information would be shown in a triangular road sign? Let's remember here the red color, red. A, ahead only. B, keep left. C, minimum speed. Or D, road narrows. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D, road narrows. Explanation. Warning signs are there to make you aware of potential hazards on the road ahead. Take note of the signs so you are prepared and can take whatever action is necessary. Let's go for the next question, everyone. When must you contact the driver and vehicle licensing agency or the DVLA? A, when you change your vehicle. B, when you got a parking ticket. C, when you use your vehicle for work. Or D, when your vehicle's insurance is due. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A, when you change your vehicle. Explanation. DVLA needs to keep its records up to date. It sends out a reminder when a vehicle's tax is due for renewal. To do this, it needs to know the name and the address of the registered keeper. Every vehicle in the country is registered, so it's possible to trace its history. Next question. You are driving along this road. What should you do if the red car cuts in close in front of you? A, accelerate to get closer to the red car. B, drop back to leave the correct separation distance. C, flash your headlights several times. D, give a long blast on the horn. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B, drop back to leave the correct separation distance. Explanation. There are times when other drivers make incorrect or ill-judged decisions. Be tolerant and try not to retaliate or react aggressively. Always consider the safety of other road users, your passengers, and yourself. Next question. What should you be prepared to do in this situation? Please pay attention to the photo. A, report the driver to the police. B, slow down and give way. C, sound your horn and continue. D, squeeze through the gap. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B, slow down and give way. Explanation. Sometimes large vehicles may need more space than other road users. If a vehicle needs more time and space to turn, be prepared to stop and wait. Next question. You are following a cyclist. What should you do when you wish to turn left a short distance ahead? A. Go around the cyclist on the junction. B. Hold back until the cyclist has passed the junction. C. Overtake the cyclist before you reach the junction. Or D. Pull alongside the cyclist and stay level until after the junction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Hold back until the cyclist has passed the junction. Explanation. Make allowances for cyclists and give them plenty of room. Don't overtake and then immediately turn left. Be patient and turn behind them when they have passed the junction. Next question. What could you do to reduce the volume of traffic on the roads? A. Drive in a bus lane. B. Travel by car at all times. C. Use a car with a smaller engine. Or D. Walk or cycle on short journeys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Walk or cycle on short journeys. Explanation. Try not to use your car as a matter of routine. For shorter journeys, consider walking or cycling instead. This is much better for both you and the environment. Now, are you guys ready for the next and final question of today's test? Let's get on with it. Which shape is used for a giveaway signs? Shape A, shape B, shape C, or shape D? Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is shape D. Explanation. Other warning signs are the same shape and color, but the giveaway triangle points downwards. When you see this sign, you must give way to traffic on the road that you are about to enter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye. Hey guys, are you ready for some learning? Okay, so today we have a driving test with 50 questions and 1 right answer. So you need to get 43 questions right out of 50. So let's get started. What must you do when the amber light is flashing at a pelican crossing? A. Give way to pedestrians already on the crossing. B. Give way to pedestrians waiting to cross. C. Stop and wait for the green light. D. Stop and wait for the red light. Okay, ready for the countdown? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. Give way to pedestrians already on the crossing. Explanation. Pelican crossings are signal-controlled crossings operated by pedestrians. Push-button controls change the signals. Pelican crossings have no red and amber stage before green. Instead, they have a flashing amber light. This means you must give way to pedestrians who are on the crossing, but if the crossing is clear, you can continue. Next question. What will reduce fuel consumption? A. Accelerating rapidly. B. Driving more slowly. C. Late and heavy braking. D. Staying in lower gears. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is driving more slowly. Explanation. Harsh braking, frequent gear changes, and harsh acceleration increase fuel consumption. A car uses less fuel when traveling at a constant low speed in an appropriate high gear. You need to look well ahead so you're able to anticipate hazards early. Easing off the accelerator and timing your approach at junctions, for example, can reduce the fuel consumption of your vehicle. Next question. You are going to turn left from a main road into a minor road. What should you do as you approach the junction? A. Keep in the middle of the road. B. Keep just left of the middle of the road. C. Keep well to the left of the road. D. Swing out to the right just before turning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is C. Keep well to the left of the road. Explanation. Your road position can help other road users to anticipate your actions. Keep to the left as you approach a left turn and don't swing out into the center of the road in order to make the turn easier. This could endanger oncoming traffic and may cause other road users to misunderstand your intentions. Next question. When may you drive over a pavement? A. If there are no pedestrians nearby. B. To gain access to a property. C. To overtake slow-moving traffic. D. When the pavement is very wide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Correct answer is B. To gain access to a property. Explanation. It's illegal to drive on or over a pavement except to gain access to a property. If you need to cross a pavement, give priority to pedestrians. Next question. How should you drive when you're driving along a road that has road humps? A. Accelerate quickly between the humps. B. Always keep to the maximum legal speed. C. Drive slowly at school times only. D. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? Correct answer is D. Maintain a reduced speed throughout. Explanation. Road humps are there for a reason, to protect vulnerable road users by reducing the speed of traffic. Don't accelerate harshly between the humps. Put the safety of others first and maintain a reduced speed throughout the zone. Next question. Where would you find these road markings? A. At a mini roundabout. B. At a railway crossing. C. On a motorway. D. On a pedestrian crossing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. At a mini roundabout. Explanation. These markings show the direction in which the traffic should go at a mini roundabout. Next question. How can you plan your route before starting a long journey? A. Ask your local garage. B. Check your vehicle handbook. C. Consult a travel agent. D. Use a route planner on the internet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. Use a route planner on the internet. Explanation. Various route planners are available on the internet. Most of them give you several options, allowing you to choose between the most direct route and quieter roads. They may also identify rest and fuel stops. Print off the directions and take them with you. Next question. Why should you check the information leaflet before taking any medicine? A. Drug companies want customer feedback on their products. B. Some types of medicine can affect your ability to drive safely. C. The medicine you take may affect your hearing. D. You may have to let your insurance company know about the medicine. Okay, let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is B. Some types of medicine can affect your ability to drive safely. Explanation. Always check the label or information leaflet for any medication you take. The medicine might affect your driving. If you aren't sure, ask your doctor or your pharmacist. Next question. Which diagram shows a hazard warning line? A, B, C, D. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. Explanation. You need to know the difference between the normal center line and the hazard warning line. If there is a hazard ahead, the markings are longer and the gaps shorter. This gives you advance warning of an unspecified hazard. Next question. What must you have when you apply to renew your vehicle tax? A. A valid driving license. B. The handbook. C. The vehicle's chassis number. D. Valid insurance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. Valid insurance. Explanation. You can renew your vehicle tax online at post offices and by phone using the DVLA vehicle tax service. When applying, make sure you have all the relevant valid documents, including a valid MOT test certificate where applicable. Next question. What type of vehicle displays this yellow sign? A. A broken down vehicle. B. A private ambulance. C. A school bus. D. An ice cream van. Here goes the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is C. A school bus. Explanation. Buses which carry children to and from school may stop at places other than the scheduled bus stops. Be aware that they might pull over at any time to allow children to get on or to get off. This will normally be when traffic is heavy during rush hour. Next question. A police car is following you. What should you do if the police officer flashes the headlights and points to the left? A. Move over to the left. B. Pull up on the left. C. Stop immediately. D. Turn left at the next junction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is B. Pull up on the left. Explanation. You must pull up on the left as soon as it's safe to do so, and you must switch off your engine. Next question. Which arm signal tells you that the car you are following is going to pull up? A. B. C. D. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is D. Explanation. There may be occasions when drivers need to give an arm signal to confirm their intentions. This could include in bright sunshine at a complex road layout, when stopping at a pedestrian crossing, or when turning right just after passing a parked vehicle. You should understand what each arm signal means. If you give arm signals, make them clear, correct, and decisive. Next question. You're traveling along a residential street. Pay attention to the image. There are parked vehicles on the left-hand side. Why should you keep your speed down? A. Children could run out from between the cars. B. In order for oncoming traffic to see you more clearly. C. There could be delivery lorries on the street. D. You may set off car alarms. So let's start with the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is A. Children could run out from between the cars. Explanation. Travel slowly and carefully close to parked cars. Beware of vehicles pulling out, especially bikes and motorbikes, pedestrians, especially children who could run out from between cars, or drivers opening their doors? Next question. What will affect your vehicle's stopping distance? A. The condition of the tires. B. The speed limit. C. Street lighting. D. The time of day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. The condition of the tires. Explanation. Having tires correctly inflated and in good condition will ensure they have maximum grip on the road. How well your tires grip the road has a significant effect on your car's stopping distance. Next question. When will you feel the effects of engine braking? A. When you change to a higher gear. B. When you change to a lower gear. C. When you only use the parking brake. D. When you are in neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is B. When you change to a lower gear. Explanation. When you take your foot off the accelerator, engines have a natural resistance to turn, caused mainly by the cylinder compression. Changing to a lower gear requires the engine to turn faster, and so it will have greater resistance than when it's made to turn more slowly. When going downhill, changing to a lower gear will therefore help to keep the vehicle's speed in check. Next question. You're driving on an icy road. What distance from the car in front should you drive? A. 8 times the normal distance. B. 4 times the normal distance. C. 6 times the normal distance. D. 10 times the normal distance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. 10 times the normal distance. Explanation. Don't travel in icy or snowy weather unless your journey is essential. Drive extremely carefully when roads are or may be icy. Stopping distances can be 10 times greater than on dry roads. Next question. What action should you take when you see flashing amber lights under a school warning sign? A. Increase your speed to clear the area quickly. B. Keep up your speed and sound a horn. C. Reduce speed until you are clear of the area. D. Wait at the lights until they stop flashing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Reduce speed until you are clear of the area. Explanation. The flashing amber lights are switched on to warn you that children may be crossing near a school. Slow down and take extra care as you may have to stop. Next question. Why should you make sure that your indicators are cancelled after turning at a junction? A. To avoid damage to the indicator relay. B. To avoid dazzling other road users. C. To avoid flattening the battery. D. to avoid misleading other road users. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D, to avoid misleading other road users. Explanation. Leaving your indicators on could confuse other road users and may even lead to a crash. Be aware that if you haven't turned sharply, your indicators may not self-cancel and you will need to turn them off manually. Next question. On a 3-lane motorway, which lane should you use if there is no traffic ahead? A. Center. B. Either the right or center. C. Left. D. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Left. Explanation. On a 3-lane motorway, you should travel in the left-hand lane unless you are overtaking. This applies regardless of the speed at which you are traveling. Next question. What should you do when you are unsure whether it's safe to reverse your vehicle? A. Get out and check. B. Rev your engine. C. Reverse slowly. D. Sound your horn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Get out and check. Explanation. A small child could be hidden directly behind you, so if you can't see all around your vehicle, you need to get out and have a look. You could also ask someone reliable outside the vehicle to guide you. Next question. Why are vehicle mirrors often slightly curved or convex? A. They give a wider field of vision. B. They make it easier to judge the speed of the traffic behind. C. They make the traffic behind look bigger. D. They totally cover blind spots. So let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. They give a wider field of vision. Explanation. Although a convex mirror gives a wide view of the scene behind, you should be aware that it won't show you everything behind or to the side of your vehicle. Before you move off, you will need to look over your shoulder to check for anything which is not visible in the mirrors. Next question. For how long is an MOT certificate normally valid? A. 10,000 miles. B. 30,000 miles. C. 1 year after the date it was issued. D. 3 years after the date it was issued. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. 1 year after the date it was issued. Explanation. Some garages will remind you that your vehicle is due for its annual MOT test, but not all of them do. To ensure continuous cover, you may take your vehicle for its MOT up to 1 month before its existing MOT certificate expires. The expiry date on the new certificate will be 12 months after the expiry date on the old certificate. So even if you go 1 month earlier, the new date will start after 1 year passed from the date on the old certificate. Okay, let's move on to the next question. When is fuel consumption at its highest? A, when you are accelerating. B, when you are braking. C, when you are coasting. D, when you are turning sharply. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? I feel like I'm in a show here. And the correct answer is A, when you are accelerating. And I think my husband needs to hear this as well. Explanation. Accelerating uses a lot of fuel, so always try to use the accelerator smoothly. Taking your foot off the accelerator allows the momentum of the car to take you forward, especially when you are going downhill. This can save a considerable amount of fuel without any loss of control over the vehicle. Next question. What restrictions apply if you are towing a trailer on a 3-lane motorway? Now just pretend that the caravan in the photo is actually a trailer instead of a caravan. So here are the options. A, you must have a stabilizer fitted. B, you mustn't exceed 50 miles per hour. C, you mustn't overtake. D, you mustn't use the right-hand lane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is D, you mustn't use the right-hand lane. Explanation. The motorway regulations for towing a trailer state that you mustn't use the right-hand lane of a 3-lane motorway unless you are directed to do so. For example, at roadworks or because of a lane closure. And you also mustn't exceed 60 miles per hour. Next question. What does this sign mean? Please pay close attention to the sign. It's with red. A, motorway contraflow system ahead. B, traffic approaching you has priority. C, two-way traffic crosses a one-way road. D, two-way traffic straight ahead. So let's start the countdown. 5, where is my hand? 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D, two-way traffic straight ahead. Explanation. This sign may be at the end of a dual carriageway or a one-way street. It's there to warn you of oncoming traffic. So remember, red warning. Next question. A cycle lane marked by a solid white line is in operation. What does this mean for car drivers? A, they may drive in the lane at any time. B, they may park in the lane. C, they may use the lane when necessary. D, they mustn't drive along the lane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is They mustn't drive along the lane. And the explanation is, while it is in operation, other vehicle must not use this part of the carriageway except to pick up or set down passengers. At other times, when the lane isn't in operation, you should still be aware that there may be cyclists using the lane. Give them plenty of room as you pass and allow for their movement from side to side, especially in windy weather or on a bumpy road. Next question. Where is your vehicle most likely to be affected by side winds? A. On a busy stretch of road. B. On a long straight road. C. On a narrow country lane. D. On an open stretch of road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? And the correct answer is D. On an open stretch of road. Explanation. In windy conditions, care must be taken on exposed roads. A strong gust of wind can blow you off course. Watch out for other road users who are particularly likely to be affected, such as cyclists, motorcyclists, high-sided lorries, and vehicle towing trailers. So if you look at the photo here in the center, you can see that the lorry is almost turning because of the wind. Next question. Why would you fit chains to your wheels? A. To help prevent damage to the road surface. B. To help prevent skidding in deep snow. C. To help prevent the brakes locking. D. To help prevent wear of the tires. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you guys ready for the answer? And the correct answer is B. To help prevent skidding in deep snow. Explanation. Chains can be fitted to your wheels in snowy conditions. They can help you to move off without wheel spin or to keep moving in deep snow. You will still need to adjust your driving to suit these conditions. Next question. How can driving in a fuel-efficient manner help protect the environment? A. By increasing the number of cars on the road. B. By reducing exhaust emissions. C. Through increased fuel bills. D. Through the legal enforcement of speed regulations. So let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is B. By reducing exhaust emissions. Explanation. Fuel-efficient driving is all about looking and planning further ahead. This helps raise your hazard awareness and reduces the need for late and heavy braking. This will make your journeys more comfortable, as well as considerably reducing your fuel bills and reducing emissions that can damage the environment. So you are also saving some money. Okay, next question. You are traveling along a motorway. Where would you find a crawler or climbing lane? A. Along the hard shoulder. B. Before a junction. C. Before a service area. D. On a steep gradient. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. On a steep gradient. Explanation. Large, slow-moving vehicles can hinder the progress of other traffic. On a steep gradient, an extra crawler lane may be provided for slow-moving vehicles to allow faster-moving traffic to flow more easily. Next question. What shape is a stop sign? A. Check this shape out. B. And the next shape. C. And this shape. D. And the last shape. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready, guys? The correct answer is D. And the explanation is, to make it easy to recognize, the stop sign is the only sign of this shape. You must stop and take effective observation before proceeding. Next question. In winter, road signs can become covered by snow. What does this sign mean? It's a very fitting sign because we are in the winter time. A. Crossroads. B. Give way. C. Stop. D. Turn right. If you remember just the previous questions about the shape, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is C. Stop. Explanation. The stop sign is the only road sign that's octagonal. This is so that it can be recognized and obeyed even if it's obscured, for example, like in this picture, by snow. Next question. What does this arm signal mean? A. The driver intends to turn left. B. The driver intends to turn right. C. The driver is slowing down. D. The driver wishes to overtake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is A. The driver intends to turn left. Explanation. There might be an occasion where another driver uses an arm signal. This may be because the vehicle's indicators are obscured by other traffic, and in order for such signals to be effective, all drivers should know their meaning. Be aware that the left turn signal might look similar to the slowing down signal. Next question. Which sign means that the national speed limit applies? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? And let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ready? The correct answer is D. Explanation. You should know the speed limit for the road on which you are traveling and the vehicle that you are driving. The different speed limits are shown in the highway code. Next question. The fluid level in your battery is low. What fluid should you use to top it up? A. Battery acid. B. Distilled water. C. Engine coolant. D. Engine oil. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is B, distilled water. Explanation. Some modern batteries are maintenance free, which I think is a really good thing. Check your vehicle handbook and, if necessary, make sure that the plates in each battery cell are covered with fluid. Next question. What should you do when going through a contra flow system on a motorway? A. Keep a good distance from the vehicle ahead. B. Stay close to the vehicle ahead to reduce queues. We all know we hate queues on the highway. C. Switch lanes to keep the traffic flowing. D. Use dipped headlights. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Keep a good distance from the vehicle ahead. Explanation. At roadworks, and especially where a contraflow system is operating, a speed restriction is likely to be in place. Keep to the lower speed limit and don't switch lanes or get too close to the vehicle in front of you. Be aware that there will be no permanent barrier between you and the oncoming traffic. Next question. How can you reduce the environmental harm caused by your motor vehicle? A. Don't service it. B. Drive faster than normal. C. Keep engine revs low. D. Only use it for short journeys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Keep engine revs low. Explanation. Engines that burn fossil fuels produce exhaust emissions that are harmful to health. The harder you make the engine work, the more emissions it will produce. Engines also use more fuel and produce higher levels of emissions when they are cold. Anything you can do to reduce your use of fossil fuels will help the environment. Next question. When would you use the right-hand lane on a 3-lane motorway? A. When you are driving above the speed limit. B. When you are overtaking. C. When you are trying to save fuel. D. When you are turning right. Countdown, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. When you are overtaking. Explanation. The right-hand lane of the motorway is for overtaking. Sometimes you may be directed into a right-hand lane as a result of roadworks or a traffic incident. This will be indicated by signs or officers directing the traffic. Next question. Oh, this is like right in your face, this sign. You are on a smart motorway. What does it mean when a red cross is displayed above the hard shoulder? A. Pull up in this lane to answer your mobile phone. B. This lane can be used if you need a rest. C. Use this lane as a running lane. D. You shouldn't travel in this lane. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. You shouldn't travel in this lane. Remember, guys, the red color. And the explanation is Some motorways have been redesigned as smart motorways. At certain times, the hard shoulder will be open as a running lane. However, a red cross above the hard shoulder shows that it isn't open as a running lane and should only be used for emergencies and breakdowns. Next question. Where would it be unsafe to overtake? A. Approaching a junction. B. On a one-way street. C. On a single carriageway. D. Traveling up a long hill. So count down, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Approaching a junction. Explanation. You should overtake only when it's really necessary and you can see it's clear ahead. Look out for road signs and markings that show it's illegal or would be unsafe to overtake. As an example, approaching junctions or bends. In many cases, overtaking is unlikely to significantly improve your journey time. Next question. Which signs shows that you are entering a one-way system? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is sign B. Explanation. If the road has 2 lanes, you can use either lane and overtake on either side. Use the lane that's more convenient for your destination unless signs or road markings indicate otherwise. Next question. What's the speed limit for a car towing a caravan on a dual carriageway? A. 40 miles per hour. B. 50 miles per hour. C. 60 miles per hour. Or D. 70 miles per hour. And the countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. 60 miles per hour. Explanation. The speed limit for cars towing caravans or trailers on dual carriageways or motorways is 60 miles per hour. Due to the increased weight and size of the combination, you should plan further ahead. Take care in windy weather, as a strong side wind can make a caravan or large trailer unstable. Next question. You are driving along a country road. You see this sign. What should you do after dealing safely with a hazard? A. Accelerate briskly. B. Check your tire pressures. C. Switch on your hazard warning lights. D. Test your brakes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Test your brakes. Explanation. If your brakes have been thoroughly soaked, you should check that they are working properly before you build up speed again. Before you do this, remember to check your mirrors and consider what's behind you. Next question. What should you do if your vehicle pulls to one side when you use the brakes? A. Change gear and pump the brake pedal. B. Have the brakes checked as soon as possible. C. Increase the pressure in your tires. D. Use your parking brake at the same time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is B. Have the brakes checked as soon as possible. Explanation. The brakes on your vehicle must be effective and properly adjusted. If your vehicle pulls to one side when braking, take it to be checked by a qualified mechanic as soon as you can. Next question. You're driving along a wet road. How can you tell if your vehicle's tires are losing their grip on the surface? A. The engine noise will increase. B. The engine will stall. C. The steering will feel very heavy. D. The steering will feel very light. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. The steering will feel very light. Explanation. If you drive at speed in very wet conditions, your steering may suddenly feel lighter than usual. This means that the tires have lifted off the surface of the road and are floating on the surface of the water. This is known as aquaplaning. Reduce speed, but don't brake until your steering returns to normal. Next question. Now please pay attention to this sign here. How does drinking alcohol affect your driving behavior? A. It improves judgment skills. B. It increases concentration. C. It increases confidence. D. It leads to faster reactions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. It increases confidence. Explanation. Alcohol can increase confidence to a point where your driving behavior might become out of character. Sensible behavior might change to risk-taking behavior. Never let yourself or your friends get into this situation. Next question. What should you do when you are approaching traffic lights that have been green for some time? A. Accelerate hard. B. Be ready to stop. C. Brake hard. D. Maintain your speed. And the countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Be ready to stop. Explanation. The longer traffic lights have been green, the sooner they will change. Allow for this as you approach traffic lights that you know have been green for a while. They are likely to change soon, so you should be prepared to stop. Next question. You are waiting to emerge from a junction. The windscreen pillar is restricting your view. What should you be particularly aware of? A. Buses. B. Coaches. C. Lorries. D. Motorcyclists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Motorcyclists. Explanation. Windscreen pillars can completely block your view of pedestrians, motorcyclists, and cyclists. You should make a particular effort to look for these road users. Don't just rely on a quick glance. Next question, and this is the last question for today. You are driving a friend's children home from school. They are both under 14 years old. Who is responsible for making sure that they wear a seat belt or approved child restraint where required? A. An adult passenger. B. The children. C. You as the driver. D. Your friend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. You, the driver. Explanation. Passengers should always be secured and safe. Children should be encouraged to fasten their seat belts or approved restraints themselves from an early age so that it becomes a matter of routine. As the driver, you must check that they are fastened securely. It is your responsibility. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Thank you everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Hey guys, so today we have another driving test with 50 questions and a correct answer to each question. So let's get started. Question number 1. Which road user has caused a hazard? Pay attention to the image, please. A. The car turning, which is with the arrow D. You see the red car over there with D. B. The moving car, which is marked with the letter C in the image. And we have the parked car, which is with the arrow A. Or the pedestrian waiting to cross, which is with the arrow B. Okay guys, let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. The parked car, which is with the arrow A. Explanation. The car with the arrow A is parked within the area marked by zigzag lines at the pedestrian crossing, and parking here is actually illegal. And it also blocks the view for pedestrians who want to cross the road, restricting the view of the crossing for approaching traffic. Let's move on to the next question. What should the driver of the gray car be especially aware of? If you have a look, the red arrow is pointing at the gray car. So what should the driver be especially aware of? A. Doors opening on parked cars. B. Empty parking spaces. C. The uneven road surface. Or D. Traffic following behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Doors opening on parked cars. When you pass parked cars, there is a risk that the driver or a passenger may not check before they open the door into the road. A defensive driver will drive slowly and be looking for people who may be about to get out of their car. Next question. What should you expect if you see this sign ahead? A. The road will bend sharply to the left. B. The road will bend sharply to the right. C. The road will go steeply downhill. Or D. The road will go steeply uphill. And the countdown begins now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. The road will bend sharply to the left. This sign shows that the road will bend sharply to the left. You need to slow down in plenty of time and choose the correct gear before you start to turn. Braking hard and late while also sharply changing direction is likely to cause a skid. Question number 4. What should you do as you approach this cyclist? A. Flash your headlights at the cyclist. B. Rev your engine so the cyclist knows you are following behind. C. Slow down, allowing the cyclist to turn. D. Try and overtake before the cyclist gets to the junction. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Slow down and allow the cyclist to turn. You need to keep well back and give the cyclist time and plenty of room to turn safely. Don't try to intimidate the cyclist by getting too close or by trying to squeeze past. Question number 5. What should you do if you want to turn left at a junction where pedestrians have started to cross? A. Give way to them. B. Go around them, leaving plenty of room. C. Sound your horn and proceed. D. Stop and wave at them to cross. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Give way to them. When you are turning into a side road, pedestrians who are crossing, they have priority. You need to wait to allow them to finish crossing safely. Be patient if the pedestrians are slow or they are unsteady. Don't try to rush them by sounding your horn, flashing your lights, revving your engine, or giving any other inappropriate signal. Question number 6. Why should you check for motorcyclists just before turning right into a side road? A. They may be emerging from the side road. B. They may be following you closely. C. They may be overtaking on your left. Or D. They may be overtaking on your right. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. They may be overtaking on your right. Never try to change direction to the right without first checking your right-hand mirror and the blind spot. A motorcyclist might not have seen your signal and could be hidden by other traffic. This observation should become a matter of routine. Question number 7. Which is the most vulnerable road user? A. Car driver. B. Lorry driver. C. Motorcyclist. Or D. Tractor driver. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C, the motorcyclist. Pedestrians and riders on two wheels can be harder to see than the other road users. You need to make sure that you look for them, especially at junctions. Effective observation coupled with appropriate action can save lives. Question number 8. You are approaching this roundabout. What should you do if there are horses being ridden in front of you? A. Accelerate past as quickly as you can. B. Give them plenty of room. C. Sound your horn to give them a warning. Or D. Treat them like any other vehicle. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Give them plenty of room. Horse riders, they often keep to the outside of the roundabout even when they are turning right. Just give them enough room and remember that they may need to cross lanes of traffic. Question number 9. You are following a lorry on this wet road. What should you do when the spray makes it difficult to see the road ahead? A. Drop back until you can see better. B. Keep close to the lorry, away from the spray. C. Put your headlights on full beam. Or D. Speed up and overtake quickly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Drop back until you can see better. Large vehicles, such as lorries for example, they can throw up a lot of spray when the road is wet. This makes it difficult for drivers behind to be able to see the road in front of them. You will be able to see more if you drop back further out of the spray. This will also increase your separation distance, giving you more room to stop if you have to. Question 10. When may you wait in a box junction, like the one in the photo? A. When approaching a pelican crossing. B. When approaching a zebra crossing. C. When oncoming traffic prevents you turning right. Or D. When you are stationary in a queue of traffic. Let's begin the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. When oncoming traffic prevents you turning right. Okay, so the purpose of a box junction is to keep the junction clear by preventing vehicles from stopping in the path of crossing traffic. You mustn't enter a box junction unless your exit is clear. However, you may enter the box and wait if you want to turn right and are only prevented from doing so by oncoming traffic. Question number 11. Where are amber reflective studs found on a motorway? A. Between each pair of lanes. B. Between the acceleration lane and the carriageway. C. Between the central reservation and the carriageway. D. Between the hard shoulder and the carriageway. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Between the central reservation and the carriageway. On motorways, reflective studs of various colors are fixed in the road between the lanes. These help you to identify which lane you are in when it's dark or in poor visibility. Amber-colored studs are found on the right-hand edge of the main carriageway next to the central reservation. Question number 12. What will the speed limit usually be where you can see street lights but no speed limit signs? A. 30 miles per hour. B. 40 miles per hour. C. 50 miles per hour. Or D. 60 miles per hour. Okay guys, so you have 5 seconds to guess the correct answer. 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. 30 miles per hour. The presence of street lights generally indicates that there is a 30 miles per hour speed limit unless there are signs which tell you otherwise. Question number 13. When may you stop on a clear way? A. During daylight hours. B. In the rush hour. C. Never. Or D. When it's busy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Never. And this is because clear ways are in place so that traffic can flow without the obstruction of parked vehicles. Just one parked vehicle can cause an obstruction for all of the other traffic. You mustn't stop where a clear way is in force, not even to pick up or set down passengers. Next question. Which vehicle might have to take a different course from normal at a roundabout? A. An estate car. B. A long vehicle. C. A sports car. Or D. A van. Okay guys, the countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. A long vehicle. A long vehicle may have to straddle lanes either on or approaching a roundabout so that the rear wheels don't mount the curb. If you are following a long vehicle, stay well back and give it plenty of room. Question number 15. Which sign means no stopping? Sign A, sign B, sign C, or sign D? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is sign B. Stopping where this clearway restriction applies is likely to cause congestion. Allow the traffic to flow by obeying the signs. Question number 16. What does this sign mean? A. No trams ahead. B. Oncoming trams. C. trams crossing ahead, or D, trams only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is C, trams crossing ahead. This sign tells you to beware of trams. If you remember, this is a triangle warning. If you don't usually drive in a town where there are trams, remember to look out for them at junctions and look for tram rails, signs, and signals. Next question. The fluid level in your battery is low. What fluid should you use to top it up? A. Battery acid. B. Distilled water. C. Engine coolant. Or D. Engine oil. Count down, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Distilled water. Some modern batteries are maintenance free. Check your vehicle handbook and, if necessary, make sure that the plates in each battery cell are covered with fluid. Question number 18. You have just passed your first practical driving test. Congratulations if you did. What will you have to do if you get 6 penalty points on your license in the next 2 years? A. Reapply for your full license immediately. B. Retake only your practical test. C. Retake only your theory test. Or D. Retake your theory and practical tests. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Retake your theory and practical tests. If you accumulate 6 or more penalty points within 2 years of gaining your first full license, it will be revoked. The 6 or more points include any gained due to offenses you committed before passing your test. If this happens, you may only drive as a learner until you pass both the theory and the practical tests again. Question 19. What must you do if you come across roadworks that have a temporary speed limit displayed? A. Ignore the displayed limit. B. Obey the limit but only during rush hour. C. Obey the speed limit. D. Use your own judgment. The limit is only advisory. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is C. C. Obey the speed limit. Where there are extra hazards, such as at roadworks, it's often necessary to slow traffic by imposing a lower speed limit. These speed limits aren't advisory. They must be obeyed. Question number 20. What can cause excessive or uneven tire wear? A. A faulty braking system. B. A faulty electrical system. C. A faulty exhaust system. Or D. A faulty gearbox. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is A. A faulty braking system. If you see that parts of the tread on your tires are wearing before others, it may indicate a brake, suspension, or wheel alignment fault. Regular servicing will help to detect faults at an early stage and this will avoid the risk of minor faults becoming serious or even dangerous. Question number 21. What should you do as you approach the lorry in this photo? A. Flash your lights at the lorry. B. Make the lorry wait for you. C. Move to the right-hand side of the road. Or D. Slow down and be prepared to wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Slow down and be prepared to wait. When turning, long vehicles need much more room on the road than other vehicles. At junctions, they may take up the whole of the road space, so you need to be patient and allow them the room that they need. Next question. What does this signal mean? A. Both trams and cars can continue. B. Both trams and cars must stop. C. Cars must stop. Or D. Trams must stop. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is D. Trams must stop. The white light shows that trams must stop. The green light shows that other vehicles can go if the way is clear. Trams are being introduced into more cities, so you are likely to come across them, and you should learn which signs apply to them. Question number 23. You are following a vehicle on a wet road. You stay a safe distance behind it. What should you do if a driver overtakes you and pulls into the gap you've left? A. Drop back to regain a safe distance. B. Flash your headlights as a warning. C. Stay close to the other vehicle until it moves on. Or D. Try to overtake safely as soon as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Drop back to regain a safe distance. Wet weather will affect the time it takes for you to stop and can also affect your control. Your speed should allow you to stop safely and in plenty of time. If another vehicle pulls into the gap you have allowed, ease back until you regain your stopping distance. Next question. You are on a motorway that isn't subject to smart motorway regulations. When should you use the hard shoulder? A. When you are joining the motorway. B. When you are leaving the motorway. C. When you are stopping for a rest. Or D. When you are stopping in an emergency. Countdown, countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. When you are stopping in an emergency. Do not use the hard shoulder for stopping unless it is a genuine emergency. If you want to stop for any other reason, go to the next exit or service area. So guys, no stopping unless you really have an emergency. Okay, next question, number 25. How should you use the lanes on a motorway? A. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you are overtaking. B. Overtake using the lane that's clearest. C. Stay in one lane until you reach your exit. Or D. Use the lane that has the least traffic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Keep to the left-hand lane unless you are overtaking. You should normally travel in the left-hand lane unless you are overtaking a slower moving vehicle. When you finished overtaking, you need to move back into the left-hand lane, but don't cut across in front of the vehicle that you have overtaken. Next question. For how long is a SORN valid? This is the off-road notification. A. Until the vehicle is insured and MOT'd. B. Until the vehicle is repaired or modified. C. Until the vehicle is taxed, sold or scrapped. Or D. Until the vehicle is used on the road. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Until the vehicle is taxed, sold or scrapped. A SORN allows you to keep a vehicle off-road and untaxed. SORN will end when the vehicle is taxed, sold or scrapped. Question number 27. How will your journey be affected by traveling outside the busy times of day? A. Your journey will be more hazardous. B. Your journey will have fewer delays. C. Your journey will take longer. D. Your journey will use more fuel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Your journey will have fewer delays. If possible, of course, avoid the early morning, late afternoon, and early evening rush hour. That's obviously because in the early morning everybody goes to work, school, and so on. Late in the afternoon, school breaks, and so on. And again, you have the early evening, the rush hour, when offices close, people go home, they finish the day at work, and so on. Doing this, avoiding the rush hours, should allow you to have a better journey with fewer delays. This should help you to arrive at your destination feeling less stressed. Next question. You are in a tunnel and you see this sign, green, yellow, white. Remember, what does the sign mean? A. Beware of pedestrians crossing ahead. B. Beware of pedestrians, no footpath ahead. C. Direction to an emergency pedestrian exit. Or D. No access for pedestrians. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Direction to an emergency pedestrian exit. If you have to leave your vehicle and get out of a tunnel by an emergency exit, do so as quickly as you possibly can. You need to follow the signs directing you to the nearest exit point. If there are more people using the exit, don't panic, but try to leave in a calm and orderly manner. Remember the green color and the yellow, like we've done in our previous videos on road signs. Usually this means some kind of an emergency or access. Next question. When may you stop on a motorway? A. If you have to read a map. B. If your mobile phone rings. C. In an emergency or a breakdown. Or D. When you are tired and you need a rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. In an emergency or a breakdown. You shouldn't normally stop on a motorway, but there may be times when you need to do so. If your vehicle breaks down or you have an emergency, stop on the hard shoulder and use the emergency phones to call for help. Question number 30. What's the national speed limit for a car or motorcycle on a motorway? A. 50 miles per hour. B. 60 miles per hour. C. 70 miles per hour. Or D. 80 miles per hour. Okay, guys, count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. 70 miles per hour. The national speed limit for a car or motorbike on a motorway is 70 miles per hour. Lower speed limits may be in force, for example, if there are roadworks. Variable speed limits also operate in some areas when the motorway is very busy. Cars or motorcycles towing trailers are subject to a lower speed limit. Next question, everyone. You are approaching this roundabout. What should you do when a cyclist is skipping to the left, but they are signaling to turn right? A. Allow them space to turn. B. Assume that they are turning left. C. Overtake them. Or D. Sound your horn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is A. Allow them space to turn. And this is because cycling in today's heavy traffic can be hazardous. Some cyclists may not feel safe crossing the path of traffic to take up a position in an outside lane. You need to be aware of this, and you also need to understand that even though they are in the left-hand lane, the cyclist might be turning right. Next question. We have some pets here. What does it mean if you see a pedestrian with a dog which has a yellow or a burgundy coat? Oh, they're so cute. A. The pedestrian is a dog trainer. B. The pedestrian is an older person. C. The pedestrian is colorblind. Or D. The pedestrian is deaf. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. The pedestrian is deaf. Dogs trained to help deaf people, they have a yellow or a burgundy coat. If you see one, you should take extra care, as the pedestrian may not be aware of vehicles approaching. Thus, they may not be aware of you as a driver driving your car approaching them. Next question. You are going through a long tunnel. What will warn you of congestion or an incident ahead? Oh, I love long tunnels. Let's see. A. So, what will warn you of congestion or an incident ahead? A. Areas with hatch markings. B. Hazard warning lines. C. Other drivers flashing their lights. Or D. Variable message signs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Variable message signs. Please follow the instructions given by the signs or by tunnel officials. In congested tunnels, a minor incident can soon turn into a major one with serious or even fatal results. Next question. And I'm sorry, guys, I do apologize. This might be distressing to some of you to see this, but you guys, you need to remember that this is real life and it can actually happen. So yeah, the question is, at an incident, someone is suffering from severe burns. How could you help them? A. Apply lotions to the injury. B. Burst any blisters. C. Douse the burns with clean, cool water. Or D. Remove anything sticking to the burns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Douse the burns with clean, cool water. Your priority is to cool the burns with clean, cool water. Its coolness will help take the heat out of the burns and relieve the pain. Keep the wound doused for at least 20 minutes. If there are blisters, don't try to burst them, as this could lead to infection. And I think that it's always better to be ready and to know what to do in a situation like this. And I think that this is very good that we get this kind of questions in the driving test. Let's move on to the next question, which is going to be, apologies again, another distressing one, but just remember that this is real life and this actually happens, so you need to be ready and you need to be prepared. Our question is, there has been a collision. A motorcyclist is lying injured and unconscious. Why should you only remove their helmet if it's essential? A. Removing the helmet could let them get cold. B. Removing the helmet could make any injuries even worse. C. They might not want you to remove it. Or D. You could scratch the helmet as you remove it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Removing it could make any injuries worse. When someone is injured, any movement that isn't absolutely necessary should be avoided, since it could make the injuries worse. Unless it's essential to remove a motorcyclist's helmet, it's generally safer to leave it in place. Next question. What might you expect to happen in this situation? A. Traffic speed will increase. B. Traffic will move into the left-hand lane. C. Traffic will move into the right-hand lane. D. Traffic won't need to change position. Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is B. Traffic will move into the left-hand lane. Be courteous and allow the traffic to merge into the left-hand lane. And if you look at this sign, it is telling you that the right-hand lane is closed and to use the left-hand lane. Next question. What may help to deter a thief from stealing your car? A. Always keeping the headlights on. B. Always keeping the interior light on. C. Etching the registration number on the windows. Or D. Fitting reflective glass windows. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Etching the registration number on the windows. Having your car registration number etched on all your windows is a cheap and effective way to deter professional car thieves. I didn't even have any idea that this was actually a thing, but I think it's a brilliant idea. Okay, let's move on to the next question. You are traveling along this road. How should you pass the cyclist? A. Change down one gear before you pass. B. Keep close to them as you pass. C. Leave them plenty of room as you pass. Or D. Sound your horn as you pass. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The correct answer is C. Leave them plenty of room as you pass. Allow the cyclists plenty of room in case they wobble or they swerve around the pothole or a raised drain. Look well ahead before you start to overtake because you will need to cross the hazard line. Look for entrances where vehicles could be waiting to pull out. Next question. What should you do if a vehicle pulls out in front of you at a junction? A. Accelerate past it immediately. B. Flash your headlights and drive up close behind. C. Slow down and be ready to stop. Or D. Swerve past it and sound your horn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is C. Slow down and be ready to stop. Try to anticipate what other drives might do. Look and plan ahead so that you are ready to respond safely if a hazard develops. Be tolerant of road users who make mistakes. Question number 40. You are driving on a motorway. What does it mean if the car in front shows its hazard warning lights for a short time? A. The driver wants you to overtake. B. The other car is going to change lanes. C. There is a police speed check ahead. Or D. Traffic ahead is slowing or stopping suddenly. Countdown, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. Traffic ahead is slowing or stopping suddenly. If the vehicle in front shows its hazard warning lights, there may be an incident, stopped traffic, or queuing traffic ahead. By keeping a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you, you will be able to look beyond it and see any hazards well ahead. Next question. When should you use hazard warning lights? A. When warning oncoming traffic that you intend to stop. B. When you are double parked on a two-way road. C. When your direction indicators are not working. Or D. When your vehicle has broken down and is causing an obstruction. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. When your vehicle has broken down and is causing an obstruction. Hazard warning lights are an important safety feature and should be used if you've broken down and you are causing an obstruction. Don't use them as an excuse to park illegally. You may also use them on motorways to warn traffic behind you of any kind of danger ahead. Next question. What can you do to reduce environmental damage caused by your vehicle? A. Avoid making a lot of short journeys. B. Avoid using the cruise control. C. Use the air conditioning whenever you drive. Or D. Use the gears to slow the vehicle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is A. Avoid making a lot of short journeys. Avoid using your car for short journeys. On a short journey, the engine is unlikely to warm up fully and will therefore be running less efficiently. This will result in the car using more fuel and emitting higher levels of harmful emissions. Next question. How should you use anti-lock brakes when you need to stop in an emergency? A. Apply the parking brake to reduce the stopping distance. B. Brake normally but grip the steering wheel tightly. C. Brake promptly and firmly until you have stopped. Or D. Keep pumping the foot brake to prevent skidding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is C. Brake promptly and firmly until you have stopped. If you have ABS, and you need to stop in an emergency, keep your foot firmly on the brake pedal until the car stopped. When the ABS operates, you may hear a grating sound and feel vibration through the brake pedal. This is normal and you should maintain pressure on the brake pedal until the car stops. Question number 44. You are driving at night. What should you do if you are dazzled by a vehicle behind you? A. Brake sharply to a stop. B. Set your mirror to dazzle the other driver. C. Set your mirror to the anti-dazzle position. Or D. Switch your rear lights on and off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is C. Set your mirror to the anti-dazzle position. The interior mirror of most vehicles can be set to an anti-dazzle position. You will still be able to see the lights of the traffic behind you, but the dazzle will be greatly reduced. It seems that in the last few months, from a lot of media articles I've read, a lot of drivers are actually complaining of this kind of issue, especially when driving when it's dark outside. There is a lot of dazzle and from vehicles behind, and I think that is got something to do with the lights on some modern cars, and they are giving this kind of reflection which really blinds you, maybe because they have LEDs or something in the likes of that. So, and there were a lot of drivers who were actually asking the government to try and do something, but although I'm not sure what can be done about it. But anyway, let's move on to question number 45. You are driving towards a zebra crossing. What should you do if a person in a wheelchair is waiting to cross? A. Be prepared to stop. B. Continue on your way. C. Wave to the person to cross. Or D. Wave to the person to wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is A. Be prepared to stop. You should slow down and be prepared to stop as you would for an able-bodied person. Don't wave them across as other traffic may not stop. Question number 46. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down in a tunnel? A. Stand in front of your vehicle to warn oncoming drivers. B. Stand in the lane behind your vehicle to warn others. C. Stay in your vehicle and wait for the police. Or D. Switch on the hazard warning lights, then go and call for help. The countdown starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is D. Switch on hazard warning lights, then go and call for help. A broken down vehicle in a tunnel can cause serious congestion and danger to other road users. If your vehicle breaks down, you need to get help without delay. Switch on your hazard warning lights, then go to an emergency telephone to call for help. Please don't stand in front of your car because it's extremely dangerous. Question number 47. What can you achieve if you drive smoothly? A. Increase in fuel consumption by around 15%. B. Increase in journey times by around 15%. C. Reduction in fuel consumption by about 15%. Or D. Reduction in journey times by about 15%. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is C. Reduction in fuel consumption by about 15%. By driving smoothly, you will not only save around 15% of your fuel, but you will also reduce the amount of wear and tear on your vehicle and the level of pollution it produces. You are also likely to feel more relaxed and have a more pleasant journey. Question number 48. You wish to tow a trailer. Where would you find the maximum nose weight for your vehicle's tow hitch? A. In the highway code. B. In the vehicle handbook. C. In your license documents. Or D. In your vehicle registration certificate. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is B. In the vehicle handbook. You must know how to load your trailer or caravan so that the hitch exerts an appropriate downward force on the tow ball. Information about the maximum permitted nose weight can be found in your vehicle handbook or obtained from your vehicle manufacturer's agent. Question number 49. What can result when you travel for long distances in neutral or known as coasting? A. Easier steering. B. Improvement in control. C. Increased fuel consumption. Or D. Reduction in control. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the correct answer is D. Reduction in control. Coasting is the term used when the clutch is held down or the gear lever is in neutral and the vehicle is allowed to freewheel. This reduces the driver's control of the vehicle. When you coast, the engine can't drive the wheels to stabilize you through a corner or give the assistance of engine braking to help slow the car. And we have reached our final question for today, question number 50. You are driving on a road that has a cycle lane. What does it mean if the lane is marked by a broken white line? A. Cyclists can travel in both directions in that lane. B. The lane must be used by motorcyclists in heavy traffic. C. There is a reduced speed limit for motor vehicles using the lane. Or D. You shouldn't drive in the lane unless it's unavoidable. And our last countdown for today starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the correct answer is D. You shouldn't drive in the lane unless it's unavoidable. Cycle lanes are marked with either a solid or a broken white line. If the line is solid, you should check the times of operation shown on the signs and not drive or park in the lane during those times. If the line is broken, you shouldn't drive or park in the lane unless this is unavoidable. And thank you guys so much for today. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.